Hello students, myself Ashish Chawla. Today we discuss the types of quadrilaterals. Now the very first type is trapezium. Trapezium is a quadrilateral in which one pair of opposite sides are parallel. One pair of opposite side are parallel. उसे हम ट्रेपेजियम बोलेंगे. जैसे लेट्स से एक क्वाड्रिलेटरल है, क्वाड्रिलेटरल ए बी सी डी. इसमें ए बी और सी डी ये दो अपोजिट साइड हैं जो कि पैरेलल हैं. ए बी इज पैरेलल टू सी डी, तो इसे हम ट्रेपेजियम बोल सकते हैं. द नेक्स्ट टाइप इज
parallelogram.
in parallelogram is basically a quadrilateral in which both pair of opposite sides are parallel. Both pair of opposite side are parallel, तो उसे हम parallelogram बोलेंगे. Let's say the diagram for a parallelogram is this is the shape of a parallelogram A, B, C, D. In this, both the pairs of opposite sides, it means AB and CD are parallel, as well as AD and BC is also parallel. So that's why it is called as parallelogram. There are various types of parallelograms are also there, that is rectangle, rhombus and square, which we'll discuss later. Now the third type is a kite. Kite is a quadrilateral in which adjacent sides are equal but unequal opposite sides, तो उसे हम kite बोलेंगे. Now let's discuss about the parallelograms in brief. Earlier we defined the parallelogram is a quadrilateral in which both the pairs of opposite sides are parallel. उसे हम parallelogram बोलेंगे. So there are various property which is related to parallelogram. Properties of parallelogram. Let's say this is the parallelogram. The first property of a parallelogram is opposite sides are equal. It means AB and CD are equal and AD is equals to BC. Opposite sides are equal. The next property, opposite angle are equal. It means angle A is equals to angle C and angle B is equals to angle D. Opposite angles are equal. Now the next property, in parallelogram the diagonals bisect each other. Let's say AC is the diagonal and BD is the another diagonal. In parallelogram the diagonals bisect each other. Let's say the diagonals intersect at the point O. So it means OA equals to OC and OB is equals to OD. Diagonal bisect each other means OA equals to OC. Diagonal bisect each other. It means OA is equals to OC and OB equals to OD. Now let's see the proof of these properties of a parallelogram one by one. Let's see the proof of it. Proof of the properties. Now the first proof, what we have given? We have given a parallelogram. We have given a parallelogram, let's say parallelogram ABCD. And what we have to prove? We have to prove that opposite sides are equal, as well as we have to prove that opposite angles are equal. That we have to prove. Now, in order to prove these two properties, we have to do one construction. The construction is that join AC. You have to join AC. Now, now we have to consider a triangle, let's say triangle ADC and triangle CBA. Now in triangle ADC and triangle CBA, what we see that the side AC is common to both the triangles. The side AC is common to both the triangles. That is, this side is common. Now in triangle, let's say this is angle 1. Let's say this angle is 1 and this angle is 2. This angle is 3 and this angle is 4. Now, as line AB and DC are parallel, because it is a parallelogram, so line AB and DC are parallel, so we can say that angle 1 is equals to angle 3 because AB is parallel to DC. That is, alternate interior angles are equal. Same way, angle 2 is equals to angle 4. Angle 2 is equals to angle 4. Again the same thing, that is AD is parallel to BC. Alternate interior angles are equal because the lines are parallel. Angle 2 and angle 4 are equal. Why? Because it is forming the shape of a Z. In the same way, angle 1 and angle 3 are equal. Why? Because DC is parallel to AB, so it is also forming a alternate interior angles. So that's why they are equal. So by angle side angle criteria, triangle ADC is similar or congruent to triangle CBA. Triangle ADC is congruent to triangle CBA by angle side angle criteria. So from this we can say that the side AD, the first two letters of this, that is AD, the side AD is equals to BC. In the same way, we can say that the side DC is equals to the side BA. The last two letters are equal. That is DC is equals to BA. The reason behind is that CP, corresponding part of congruent triangles are equal. So this is our first proof. That is, the opposite sides of a parallelogram are equal. That is, AD equals to BC and DC equals to BA. Now from this result, that is triangle ADC is congruent to triangle CBA, we can also say that is angle D, that is the middle letter, angle D is equals to angle B. Angle D is equals to angle B, again by CPCT, corresponding parts of congruent triangle. That is, opposite angles are equal. That is, angle D is equals to angle B. So we proved the two results, that is opposite sides are equal. This is our first result. And opposite angles are equal. This is our second result. Now we see the proof of the third result. Now we have to prove that the diagonals bisect each other. So in order to prove this, what we have given a parallelogram. A parallelogram ABCD. Let's draw a parallelogram ABCD. first, and the diagonal AC, and there is a diagonal BD, and this is the point of intersection, that is O. So what we have to prove? We have to prove that diagonal bisect each other. Diagonal bisect each other. That is, we have to prove that OA equals to OC or OB is equals to OD. Now, in order to prove this, we have to consider a triangle DOC and triangle BOA. Now, as we have already proved that the opposite sides are of a parallelogram are equal, that is DC is equals to BA. Opposite sides are equal. And we also know that it is a parallelogram, it means the opposite sides are parallel. So we can say that this angle 1 is equals to this angle 2, because line AB and DC are parallel. So we can say that angle 1 is equals to angle 2. Reason, AB is parallel to CD. In the same way, angle 3 is equals to angle 4. Again the same reason, the lines are parallel. Angle 3 is equals to angle 4. Again AB is parallel to CD. So again by angle side angle criteria, we can say that triangle DOC is congruent to triangle BOA. Triangle DOC is congruent to triangle BOA. Now from this we can say that the first two letters, that is OD, the first letter is BO. So DO equals to BO. In the same way, the last two letters, that is OC, the last two letters is OA. OC equals to OA by CPCT. That is, corresponding parts of congruent triangles are equal. So this is the result. Now we see the sum problem based on parallelogram. In the given figure, ABCD is parallelogram in which angle A is equals to 50 degree. Angle A is equals to 50 degree. Find the remaining angle. Find the remaining angles. So in order to find the remaining angles, so what we have given, angle A is 50 degree. So this angle is 50 degree. Now we know that in parallelogram the opposite angles are equal, that is angle A should be equals to angle C. Opposite angles are equal. Opposite angle are equal. So that's why, as angle A is 50 degree, so it means angle C is also 50 degree. So angle C is also 50 degree. Now as the line AB is parallel to CD, so the sum of the co-interior angles, that is angle A and angle D, the sum of angle A and angle D should be 180 degree. Why? Because these two lines are parallel, that is AB is parallel to CD. So that's why angle A plus angle D should be 180 degree. Angle A plus angle D should be equals to 180 degree. Why? The sum of co-interior angle is 180 degree. So angle A we know, that is 50 degree. Angle D is equals to 180 degree. So angle D is equals to 180 degree minus 50 degree, which is equals to 130 degree. So the angle D is equals to 30 degree. So angle D is equals to 130 degree. Now again we know that in parallelogram opposite angles are equal. So angle D is 130. So that's why angle B is also 130, because angle B and angle D are equal. In parallelogram, opposite angles are equal. That is, angle B should be equals to angle D. As angle B, as angle D is 130 degree, so that's why angle B is also 130 degree. So the remaining angles, that is angle B is 130, angle C is 50 degree, and angle D 130 degree. So these are the remaining angles of a parallelogram ABCD. Now we move to the next question. The ratio of adjacent angle of a parallelogram is 2:7. Then find the angles of a parallelogram. Then find the angles of a parallelogram. So let's draw a parallelogram. Let's say this is a parallelogram ABCD. So the adjacent angles, let's say angle A and angle D are adjacent. Their ratio is given to us, that is 2:7. Let's assume that angle A is equals to 2x and angle D is equals to 7x. So let's assume that angle A is equals to 2x and angle D is equals to 7x. Because their ratio is given to us, that is 2:7, so we can say that angle A is equals to 2x and angle D equals to 7x. And we know that the line AB and CD are parallel. We know that the sides are parallel, so the sum of the co-interior angle should be equals to 180 degrees. So that's why angle A plus angle D should be equals to 180 degree. So in place of angle A, I write 2x. In place of angle A, I put 2x. In place of angle D, I put 7x equals to 180 degree. So 2x plus 7x, that is 9x, equals to 180 degree. So x equals to 180 degree divided by 9, that is equals to 20 degree. So the x is 20 degree. So therefore angle A is equals to 2x, that is 2 into 20 degree, that is 40 degree. Angle D is equals to 7x, so 7 into 20 degree, that is 140 degree. And we know that angle A and angle C are equal because opposite angles are equal. So angle A and C both are 40 degree, and angle B and angle D are also equal because opposite angles are equals. So it is equals to 140 degree. Now we move to the next problem. In this given figure, ABCD is parallelogram. Then find the value of x comma y. Let's see the solution of it. Now in parallelogram we know that the diagonals bisect each other. It means OA equals to OC and OD is equals to OB because diagonal bisect each other. In parallelogram we know that the diagonal bisect each other. Therefore OA is equals to OC. It means OA means x plus y, OC is 30. So x plus y should be equals to 30 degree, and as well as OD is equals to OB. It means y plus 8 should be equals to 20. So from this we can say that y is equals to 20 minus 8, that is 12. So the value of y is 12. Now we put the value of y in this equation. So x plus, in place of y I put 12 equals to 30. So x is equals to 30 minus 12, that is equals to 8. So the value of x is 8. So our answer are x equals to 8 and y equals to 12 units. Now we move to the next question. The perimeter of a parallelogram is 60 centimeter and its one side is 10 meter, sorry, 10 centimeter longer than the other, longer than the other. Then find the sides of a parallelogram. Then find the sides of a parallelogram. Let's see the solution of it. Let's first we draw the parallelogram. Let's say this is our parallelogram. So what we have given? We have given a parallelogram ABCD, and it is given that its perimeter is given to us. That is, perimeter is 60 centimeter, and it is also given that one side is 10 centimeter longer than the other. Let's say this side is, let's say this side BC is of x centimeter, and so AB is 10 centimeter more than BC, so the length of AB should be x plus 10 centimeter. So let us assume that BC is equals to x centimeter and AB, that is 10 centimeter more than BC, so x plus 10 centimeter. Now in parallelogram we know that the opposite sides are equal. As the length of AB is x plus 10, so the DC is also equals to x plus 10, and BC and AD is also equal. It means BC is x, it means AD is also x. So the perimeter is equals to twice of, we can say that, AB plus BC. So twice the value of AB is x plus 10, the value of BC is x, the perimeter is given to us, that is 60. So 60 is equals to twice x plus x, that is twice of x, plus 10. So 60 is equals to 2 into 2x, that is 4x, 2 into 10, that is 20. So 60 is equals to 4x plus 20. So 4x equals to 60 minus 20, that is equals to 40. So x equals to 40 divided by 4, which is equals to 10. So the x is 10. It means the side BC is x, that is 10 centimeter, and the side AB is equals to x plus 10, that is equals to 10 plus 10, that is of 20 centimeter. So in this figure we have given a parallelogram ABCD. ABCD is a parallelogram, and and the diagonals AC and BD intersect at the point O, and there is a line XY which is passing through O and intersecting AB at X and intersecting CD at Y. So in this question we have to show that the OX is equals to OY. We have to show that OX is equals to OY. Now, in order to solve this question, we have to consider two triangles, that is triangle OYC, this triangle, and triangle OXA, this triangle. Let's say triangle OYC and triangle OXA. We have to consider these two triangles. Now, in these two triangles, uh, we know that in parallelogram ABCD, the diagonals bisect each other. It means OA is equals to OC, OC is equals to OA, because diagonal bisect each other. Now, here this angle 1 is equals to this angle 2. Why? Because vertically opposite angles are equal. So angle 1 is equals to angle 2. Reason: vertically opposite angles are equal. In the same way, this angle 3 should be equals to this angle 4. Why? Because line AB and CD are parallel and they are alternate interior angles. So when the lines are parallel, the alternate interior angles are equal. So that's why angle 3 is equals to angle 4. Alternate interior angles are equal. So these two triangles are congruent by which criteria? That is angle, side angle. So we can say that triangle OYC is congruent to triangle OXA. So by CPCT we can say that OY equals to OX. We can say that OY equals to OX. Thank you.